What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Graft Kings podcast. Today, we have travelled all the way to Newcastle. We are currently in China White. So a massive shout out to them for letting us use their venue. And secondly, we are joined by a professional boxer, a former British champion. It's the one and only Troy Williamson.
What's going on, man?
Bro?
You good?
Yeah, I'm all
Nice
good.
to have you on.
Yeah, thank you for getting me on.
That's good, man. They call you the Trojan, is that what? Is that right?
Yeah,
Why they call you the Trojan?
because I'm a warrior,
Yeah?
basically, yeah.
Yeah, fair play, boy. What's your record? So it's like 22 fights.
22 fights, 1 loss, 1 draw, 40 knockouts.
40 knockouts.
When did you start your boxing career?
Long story. So I started boxing when I was 10 years old. At that point, I was too young to compete. You would have to be 11 to compete back then, but it's all changed now. You can compete at 10 now, but when I was 10 and I started boxing, I was too young to compete, and I was having hard spars. I was there 5 times a week, and it just sickened me off, to be fair. So I got a bit bored. Left boxing, went and played football, and I was playing football up until the age of 16. And a local boxing gym opened up around the corner for me. My dad's friend introduced me to the boxing coach, and went in the gym, and we're here now. Never looked back.
Oh, wow. Because you got a pretty mad amateur career as well, I read up. Is that correct?
I started late. Like I said, obviously you can start boxing when you're 11 years old now.
Yeah.
I went in the gym when I was 16, turned 17 after about 3 months. Had my first fight when I was 17, so
wow.
started late. Obviously that's late, but caught up pretty quick, a little bit of natural talent, and ended up boxing for Team Great Britain all around the world, and winning national titles and picking up medals in national tournaments.
Oh, lovely, man. Must be proud.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, because there's like I'm from Darlington, which is a small little town.
Yeah,
so
of course.
not many fighters that obviously represent the country, and like you say, go on that Olympic path.
Yeah, of course, man.
So was boxing never like what? Was it the dream from a kid? It was like, we just think, I want to be a boxer.
Yeah, it was. It was. Obviously, I looked up to Mike Tyson. Like Mike Tyson was like my childhood hero.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Mike Tyson. I used to tell people I was called Mike, as daft as it is, when I was like 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old. And I used to like write, Mike Tyson was he on street corners.
Man.
Like, yeah, obviously I loved Mike Tyson, and I like basically wanted to be him, so I love boxing, and he's basically why I got into boxing.
Nice, good role model to have.
I'm like, mad wrong.
Did you want to get into boxing yourself, or was like, I always feel like when people are young, it's if their mum or dads that kind of not push them into it, but kind of help them get into it. They kind of introduce them to the industry.
When I was 10, obviously my dad took me down to me and my brothers down to the gym. I've got a few brothers, so I think that was just to like stick up for yourself, really.
Sure.
Obviously wanted us to go on. Obviously, probably wanted us to box, because obviously being from Darlington, there was obviously not many black families. I think there was 3 black families when I was growing up, and obviously my dad back in the day was a bit of a boy. Obviously, he's got a reputation, so obviously he knew growing up. Obviously, we had to defend ourselves because we might got the backlash of obviously from his name, and
of course.
we did. So I think that might have sickened us a bit, just getting pushed into it a little bit.
Yeah, I
so
understand.
that's why I walked away, because I wasn't enjoying it, but went back on my own terms.
What made you go back, bro? Where was that? So went from boxing to football, back to boxing. Where was that point? Do you think, do you know what? I need to get back in the gym.
Just I got told there was a boxing gym opened up, and it was literally around the corner for me. So I went down, tried out, and I ended up sparring, and just fell back in love with it. And like you said, I've never looked back since.
So you just love knocking people out? Is that what it is?
Just love getting punched in the face. There's better jobs out there, better well-paid jobs.
Do you know, I've been in a fair few fights when I was young, but there is something about being hit in the face that just kind of, I don't know, just gets you
Makes you
going.
feel alive, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Humbles you a bit as well.
Mason's trying to be all quiet because he's a nice guy but loves a scrap as well. doesn't take a lot to keep him off.
So have you ever met Mike Tyson?
No, I've never met him. I've been to like all these talk shows and met the likes of Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
But I'd love to meet Mike Tyson. But from what I believe, I think he's still banned out of the UK.
Is he?
Is he really?
I didn't even know he was.
I never know.
To be fair, I've never seen him in the UK like for a long while.
No, I didn't do none of these tours in the UK, so
He loves doing the pods at the moment as well. And
He's got his own pod.
is he?
Yeah.
He's too funny, bro.
Never watched it.
KSI.
KSI. Yeah, the smoke box. Yeah,
Is that his?
That's his.
He's got a
That's
weed farm,
Tyson's.
no?
Yeah, it's called the smoke box.
Yeah, he's got a farm as well, isn't
Yeah, he's opened up like I love Mike Tyson as well, so I'll always watch his pods. But yeah, he's got a ranch called the Tyson Ranch opened up, and it's essentially
I've seen that's in
is it Texas?
is it, I was gonna say Canada, mate.
Is it Canada?
I'm not sure, like.
One of the two. He's got a massive ranch basically, where it's almost like a retreat where you can go there, smoke anything you want, chill out for a week, 2 weeks, whatever.
That's my worst
He just
nightmare.
wanted to create like a nice little sanctuary.
Well, getting stoned.
I hate.
Yeah.
He loves it, but I hate it, man. It messes my head up. Yeah, not good.
That's why his eyes are in different postcodes at the moment.
No, wait, listen. Put it into the universe. You ever been to the States before?
Yeah, just
Fight.
just boxing as an amateur. Went to Miami. Boxed,
nice.
Obviously, again with Great Britain, but I've never been an all day, like.
Oh well, Mike Tyson, if you're watching, hopefully you are. This guy wants to meet you, man. So let's hook it up. Next time he's in the States, let's get it
Bring
going.
the 5 of us, so yeah, please.
Yeah, and you can jump on the pod and we can do it like a joint one. That'd be good. But that's cool, man. So do you let's circle back to what sport does for you as a person. Do you feel like the traits that you gain from boxing, the determination, like the willpower, that kind of transcends into your day-to-day life, or do you have do you know what I mean?
The discipline of it, like we were talking off camera just now about dietary, for example. Do you feel like the traits that you need in order to be a professional fighter translate into your normal life of discipline and being how you run your life generally?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously everyone needs discipline, and boxing is one for discipline. Like you can't just fake it. You need to take it serious, and I think that's just you need to take life serious because you never know what's around the corner. So you got to just obviously enjoy it while you're here.
Yeah, it's facts.
What would you say like the biggest pros and cons of the industry is that people might not know, besides kind of what you see above the surface? So like that's only the tip of the iceberg. But I'm sure as you live and breathe it, you know the pros and cons of it.
A lot of politics. Like you see all these fighters testing positive for banned substances, and nothing's happening.
That's what Archie said.
I've just seen one on Twitter yesterday. I retweeted, and I seen a fighters. He fought yesterday, but he's just come back off a 5-year ban for getting caught with in his system. But if you're getting a 5-year ban taking coke, like how come these fighters that are taking performance enhancing drugs that could potentially kill an opponent getting nothing? I think it's a fucking joke, if I'm honest with you.
So they just get like a little slap on the wrist,
Get a slap on the
basically,
wrist,
from who they know.
because all the big names. I don't even obviously mention any names, but you've probably all seen all these big fighters that have been caught with performance enhancing drugs. Probably just paying whoever off, and they said that they're getting a second chance to do another test, but by that time the drugs out the system. So
Question: you don't have to answer it, but the whole Conor Benn situation, do you reckon he was dosing or he wasn't?
well, I think to have that in his, I like Conor Benn, but to have that substance in your system from people who I've spoke to, you'd have to been on the drug, because like that's like it's obviously what some of you'd say. Obviously, steroid takers, like steroid users, each to their own. Now, I'm not against it.
Yeah,
obviously, not in boxing. People want to look good. Obviously, or want to look in shape. Obviously, it's a quick fix. Obviously, to people take steroids, but to come off of that cycle, you need to take that drug that he was using.
It's Clomid, isn't it?
Yeah,
Clomid, and it's like I think I don't know if it
regulates your
your testosterone, or makes your testes activate again. So sometimes you need to take it after a test cycle because your testes stop producing
I'm with you.
natural testosterone. So you take that, and then I think it sparks.
But
it's meant for women though. But
Oh, I see.
Yes, I think I could be wrong, but I think it's meant for cancer treatment in women. I
Yeah,
could be
I think you're right.
could be
I
wrong,
think
but
you're
then men have started taking it in the industry, not boxing industry, but bodybuilding industry.
I'm with you.
Spark their testes again.
I don't know what else you'd use it for.
Yeah, why else would you be on that drug?
And it's just random drug testing as well. Like they don't obviously they don't tell you unless you know you're going to a fight.
Yeah.
But apart from that, they can just pull you up at any point.
Yeah, not even that. Obviously, I was with my missus in Santorini in Greece. Now, obviously, I've got one of them doorbells. I had a UCAD at me door. Just random, just turned up, but I wasn't obviously in the country. I was in Greece.
Oh, so they came to your gaff
Came straight to me house.
To do a random drug test.
Random.
That's good though. That is good.
Yeah, but you think they did their research. Bloody hell, you probably posted on Instagram that you're in Santorini, weren't you?
Yeah.
I was just saying how random they are. Just,
Yeah, I know how random, but like if you've got an organisation like that and you try and catch him out, right? So like you obviously check the social media is accessible by everyone. He's probably posted he's in Santorini and they've still turned up at his gaff.
I don't know if they're that on the ball with it. They're probably just.
they're not that active.
It should be though.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, they'll catch up. Obviously, so many more. But again, obviously, if you're a big name and you've got a lot of money, who knows what's happening?
That's
you
right.
never know,
Well,
do
speaking
you?
of which, how do you feel about? I'm interested to hear what you think about the whole social media influencers and all that trying to get into the boxing game. What's your views on that? What do you feel as though it's doing for the sport, good and bad?
It's obviously getting a lot of people talking, which is obviously good. Bad, I think. They're basically only getting paid off just who they are because they can't, like most of them can't fight.
Yeah.
Like, you stick them in with an actual, like a good boxer, like a good domestic boxer, and then you'll see levels.
Sure.
Be
They're getting
dangerous,
out.
wouldn't it? They'll
But-
get
and obviously,
annihilated.
like doing have like a good elite professional fighter are getting paid peanuts, where they'll be getting paid 3, 4, 5 million. I think ridiculous, but like you said, obviously
the amount of views
good,
they
good,
make.
like
It's
good
good
for
for,
them.
do you
But
think it's
them,
good, maybe
yeah.
good for the sport, more eyes on it, or do you
Yeah.
reckon it's
Yeah,
kind of
they've-
tarnished the sport?
No, I don't think it'll tarnish the sport. Like obviously everyone's I'll tune in. I'll be tuning in to watch the KSI Tommy Fury.
Yeah,
And I think obviously
That's
a lot.
next Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your money on?
Oh, Tommy, you got
It's got to be
you got to
Tommy
go
Fury,
with
yeah.
If he
like
doesn't,
Tyson Fury and Ghana, you got to go with Tyson Fury. You've got to go with a natural boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
if he doesn't, then
That's going to be a very interesting fight, though.
Yeah.
With Ngannou. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know we pick him apart, but
I think it's a stupid fight.
it's not as a stupid fight. Don't forget, Ngannou's
think
now
he's
got the hardest punch on record ever.
Well, harder than Mike Tyson.
And he's got harder than Wilder. Wilder held the record for the hardest
I
punch.
don't even think he will land one.
No, I don't think he will. But if he lands, you just never know if he lands
Fights,
one punch.
what's it called? A
Puncher's chance. Yeah. There's always that. Obviously, no, Tyson will keep him away. But
Isn't Mike
If
Tyson
so happens.
training him?
he's Tyson Ngannou, yeah.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? I've seen him in camp.
Yeah.
He's making him do all the exercises he used to do back in the day when he was training for fights.
What would have been a great fight would be Deontay Wilder versus Ngannou.
Why?
Yeah, I think that'd be more interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
They both traded punches at each other.
They're both just sink swingers. So
Right,
they'd gone in and just had a brawl, whereas Tyson's, he'll just pick you apart, like I said.
So again, I don't know why he's picking these fights. Is it money fight?
Money.
Do
you know how much Tyson's getting for the
I
fight?
wouldn't say he needs the money though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could
Do you know how much he's getting?
he get more for Usyk though,
Getting
wouldn't
like
he?
163 million.
it's mad.
Just Tyson.
That's insane.
Where is it? Let me guess. It's somewhere in the Middle
Pretty
East.
sure. No, I think it's in Vegas, isn't it?
Not in
It'd be in Saudi Arabia or something like
Saudi
that.
Arabia.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Saudi, all right.
Saudis are
fine.
paying the money for it. That's where they're getting the money for
Yeah,
it.
Tyson's getting
Going up there.
163 mil.
Is he not fighting Usyk?
Apparently, they signed the paperwork.
I thought I heard something like that.
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
fighting Usyk in 8 weeks after.
Yeah.
Oh, he is, yeah?
Do you get invited to all these like big fights? Do you have the opportunity to go, or is it how does it work? I don't know how the industry works.
Yeah, so obviously some of them. Obviously, the Saudi Arabia one, never had the opportunity to go out, or I've never been asked to go out there. But yeah, I've been to some big fights.
Yeah.
Would you call someone out? Or if someone called you out, would you take like out of, in terms of like, what's celebrity, but like someone.
Well, like one of these YouTubers.
Yeah.
Well, if one of them called me out,
Yeah.
take it straight away.
Call him out now, bro.
Don't know who's my way, but if I could eat a little bit and go and step up, I would, not a problem.
Is there anyone in particular that you're looking at the moment thinking I'd want to fight that person?
Whether it's an influencer or someone
Yeah,
in the
whoever.
game.
Yeah.
Is there a fight that you want?
I've never looked at any influencers and think like I'm going to target him or
Yeah.
I'd like to fight him. But obviously, in my weight division, obviously just anybody that's going to elevate me to the next level. Sorry. We've got a fight that's getting announced later.
Nice.
A big fight for December the 2nd. So
Okay.
I'm looking for obviously my full focus on that, and then
You're in camp now, you said, yeah?
yeah,
Nice, man.
once I take care of him, then that's going to elevate me to the next
That's
step.
cool.
You feel confident about that you got it?
Yeah, 1,000,000% feel confident. I'm confident not in every fight.
Cool.
But now obviously I'm injury free now, fit,
man.
ready to go, and obviously I've got a new lease of motivation. I've got a newborn now,
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
5 days old. So
Congratulations.
yeah, there's,
lovely, man.
there's no
How
stop,
does
no stopping me.
you know when you go into camp, like how does life change from then onwards compared to like just like your normal training life?
Yeah, good question.
You've got as selfish as it is, you've got to like cut people out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like your friends, you can't like go and see your friends, can't go on nights out. Obviously, we can't go out for food. things like that. So I'm just a little bit of a sole ranger, really. Keep myself to myself, obviously my little family.
Yeah.
And don't really do much really apart from get up, do my training, go home, watch Netflix, chill, back to the gym, back home.
Yeah, all worth it in the end though when you get the win and that.
Yeah, definitely. Not. There's not a better feeling.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's just another day in the office, or do you actually like love the sport?
Well, as in what?
Well, I think some people, like you say, they go to work, they don't love what they do, and now maybe you're used to it. Is it just another day, or is it?
I love what I do.
Battering people.
Yeah, I love what I do, and like I just said, obviously I've got a new lease of motivation now, so I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for our family now.
Yeah.
And obviously I've got a little baby to provide for.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
Is this your sole source of income, boxing?
Yeah.
Right, so it is everything.
Yeah,
to
it's
you.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's heavy. Fair play. I suppose, like you said, like that gives you an extra kick up the arse.
No, definitely. That's what makes you get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning going running.
That's what I was gonna say. When that alarm goes off, like, what's the first thing goes into your head? Because I know some people just easily just press that snooze button and go back to sleep.
I
So.
do. Sometimes I do press that snooze.
It's coming into the winter months now as well. It's dark
I
outside.
press the snooze once or twice
For real.
just to get an extra little 15 minutes, but
Get up and get it done. Yeah.
you have to get up and get it
Yeah,
done.
man.
Obviously, once you get up and get it done, you feel $1 million.
Yeah.
How does that moment feel though, man? Like walking into the
Yeah,
ring,
wow.
knowing there's that many faces on you, whether they're booing or cheering. Like either way, like personally for me, it would be like I went to
daunting, yeah.
when I came last time to Newcastle. I actually went to go watch like the YouTuber boxing thing, and just watching people come out, I was getting all like revved up, but it was making me like kind of on edge. I'm thinking, all them eyes on you when you're walking out. Do you feel that pressure, or are you just like?
Nah,
block
it's
all of that out.
It's all tunnel. Obviously, I try and block out as much as possible. Just tunnel vision. Once that bell goes and that first punch landed, that's it. Boom. Like all the nerves, everything goes out the window. And
Yeah,
down to business.
down to business.
What was your toughest fight yet?
Toughest fight yet. Probably wasn't physically the toughest, but when I boxed Josh Kelly, just mentally and physically going into it, I wasn't 100%. But when I was actually in there, I just couldn't do what I wanted to do.
Why do you feel that is, bro?
Like
Even the build-up?
Yeah, no, not even the build-up. Obviously, the build-up was massive.
Okay.
Like I like Josh. He's one of me.
Yeah,
Obviously, we spoke after the fight. Like class as friends.
Yeah.
But it's a business at the end of the day. So obviously you got to talk a bit of shite to sell the fight, and we done that. I sold just about 1,400 tickets.
Nice.
Just for that fight. So the build up was massive. I think obviously going into it, I had a little injury.
Okay.
Obviously my head wasn't there. But it's obviously that happened on Tuesday. It's like 3 days before the fight. Obviously I couldn't pull out.
Well, the injury happened.
Yeah, well,
What was it, mate? What was the injury?
elbow. Obviously I've had it. You can see them little things.
Yeah.
I've had surgery since.
The keyhole surgery.
Yeah, I've had surgery straight after. So obviously that's no excuse for losing the fight. Better man won in the night. But I'm saying is if I had a pop elbow and I had two arms, the fight might have been a little bit closer. But
Cool.
yeah, that was probably my toughest fight because being in there, I couldn't really do what I wanted to do, and I felt like I was forcing the full fight.
Almost
Did you walk out happy with the
restricted,
performance you put on, like that you was able to give, considering what was going on? No, really? Okay, fine. That's annoying.
I fought well. I fought okay.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, I done the 12 rounds, but
I went the distance.
fucking
Points.
yeah, points. But no, I wasn't happy because I know, like even like I had a lot of people message me and saying like you didn't look yourself in there, blaming the weight, but nothing to do with the weight. Like I'm big for the weight, but there was nothing to
It says
do
a lot
with
about you, mate, that you're able to sort of wear that on the chin.
Yeah.
You know, no pun intended, and say, no, do you know what? It is what it is. The better man won on the night. Do you know what I mean? Yes, guys. So as you know, we have recently partnered up with IPAM. They are specialised chartered surveyors based in the very heart of London and in Kent. So guys, you're probably thinking, who are IPAM? IPAM are specialists when it comes to letting, leasing and strategic investments. Guys, IPAM pride themselves on not only working on behalf of the occupier, but also on behalf of the owner. What chartered surveyor do you know that offers a 24/7 support system? IPAM are those chartered surveyors. If you're looking to make a strategic investment in property or just simply looking to find out some information about the property world, hit IPAM up on their website, drop them a DM on Instagram, and all of their socials will be below this video. So a massive love to IPAM for sponsoring the Graft Kings. Now let's get back to the pod.
Live to see another day. Like,
That's it. Rematch on the cards?
That's it. I'd like it because
cool.
obviously, like I said, obviously I know that I can do a lot more than what I did. But
good man.
obviously he's on his own path, chasing a world title. And obviously I'm on my own path. Obviously I've got a big fight coming up, so get that out of the way and then push on from there.
What are your long goals for boxing, bro? Is it obviously titles and...
Yeah, it's obviously, like you say, obviously win a world title, that's the main goal, and obviously secure myself and my family.
Nice, man.
How far away do you reckon you are from that world title shot?
Obviously, I've had a little bit of a hiccup there. I think winning that, I'd have been 2 or 3 fights away, but obviously now, I've got December out the way. Get December out the way. I reckon I'm right back up there. I'm right back up there from where I left off.
Right, fair enough.
And how old are you now, bro?
32.
Okay, cool.
Young
Fine.
32.
Yeah, man.
Don't look 32, do
You
I?
don't know. I'd never have said. I thought you were going to say 27, 28.
Mate,
No one's going to disagree, are they?
You look 21, brother. I'm 32 as well, man. I'm with you.
Do you think he looks 32?
Nah. I think he looks older than me, though.
I agree.
Yeah, I can't even say nothing, can I?
Go on.
I was going to say, I'm always intrigued. Like, I've asked this a few times on the pod, but I'll ask you as well. If you wasn't a boxer, what do you think you'd be doing?
An
Or what-
actor.
An actor?
Really?
Well,
I never thought you were going to say that.
I'm decent, like.
Really?
Yeah.
I reckon so.
I reckon you could
To be
still do
fair,
that.
don't mind a bit of singing as well.
Yeah?
So
Do you want to drop us a little quick bar?
and then to be in the right vibe for me. Like a little bit of soul singing.
It's soul singing, yeah?
Bit of Motown
Is that like maybe a dream after?
singing.
Yeah. Say you win the world title, you secure that bag, you're comfortable. You know other people walk into other paths. Is that something you would look into?
I need lessons in that. Don't I think with a few lessons, I'm being deadly serious. I think with a few lessons, if I was younger, I think I could have sang.
What about if you're younger? All the old town boys, they were all old fellas, weren't they? So like
Even acting. Think how many boxers have walked into
Yeah.
acting careers?
I even like action films.
mate, never say never.
Give it a go, like.
If you secure that bag and you've done everything you needed to do in boxing, like obviously, what age would you say that you'd like to retire? I know it's obviously something you probably don't think about a lot, but there must be an age limit because obviously you've got a
Like you said,
body clock, innit?
I started boxing late, so I'm a fresh 32. I've not had no. For me, it doesn't feel like there's no miles on the clock. So I've got another good. Like I feel like I'm coming into my prime now. Maybe another 4 years left.
okay, right. So secure the bag, get that world title, then maybe move into acting.
See what happens.
You're in a few divisions, or was it 2?
Yeah, obviously I've competed at super welterweight and middleweight.
So obviously you drop and like put weight on it, obviously, like depending on who you're fighting, but
Well, no, like I compete at super welter if it's for titles. Won the British title at super welter, but
Is that your preferable weight? Yeah.
yeah, that's but obviously when I come back from the injury, obviously I boxed at middleweight. That's
injuries
just
are the worst
because
one,
it was like a comeback fight. But obviously my next one super welter, 11 stone.
Here's a question, slightly going back. You know, you said you had an operation straight after your fight.
Yeah.
Who covers that? Is that come out of your expenses or is that?
Yeah, but paid for it myself. I had to
wow.
I had to go private. Yeah.
How come?
I suppose it's not covered by whatever you got. I don't know how it works. You got.
Do you not have insurances or anything like that? No.
I did have insurance, but the only injury that obviously it covers breaks,
No, you're gonna say elbow.
fractures. The only injury that I didn't cover was what I need on my elbow.
No way.
It's always a way, innit?
yeah,
They're
it's just
wankers,
fucking-
isn't they?
That's insurance companies for you, mate. They're scammers. That's bad, isn't it? So straight away you had to fork that out.
£5,200 it was.
oh wow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If you've just got his purse as well, so
Yeah, but so you
I
don't
know,
want
I
to
know.
be spending
Yeah,
that. As
but-
soon as you got the win and then you got to lump out $5,000.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a fucker,
insane.
isn't it?
how long ago was that?
got it done in January.
Oh, this year, yeah.
this year.
All right, so that, obviously that puts you back. So how do you train when you've got an injury like that? Are you like
Couldn't train. I couldn't four punch for 6 weeks.
so? What about running and stuff? You still
Yeah,
active?
I could run, but after 2 weeks, I could start doing a little bit of cardio. But even like loading weights and everything, it like really put me back.
Yeah, I bet.
I could have boxed in March, but obviously I couldn't box in March, so then I ended up boxing in July.
You boxed this July
Yeah,
and you won, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you are back in the ring. You're fresh. You know exactly
Yeah.
what you're doing. You know you can throw
I
a
feel
punch. now.
100% now, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, good man.
So how long have you been in this camp now?
I'm never out the gym. I'm always in the gym, just ticking over. So I don't really class them as camps really. It's just obviously when we get like 6, 7, 8 weeks out, the training just picks up a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you drink booze, Troy?
Very, very rare. Probably
drinker.
like birthday and Christmas, probably twice
That's
a year.
it, yeah. So Archie said the same thing. He doesn't drink at all now, does he?
No.
No, he said he doesn't.
Mayweather doesn't drink. Mayweather's never drunk. Well,
And
he
Archie
used
says,
to.
he goes, if you drink, it just completely throws you off your game.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can't cheat boxing.
I mean, we could do without it as well at times, to be honest.
100%.
Does that mean no tonight? You're not going to come join us on this table?
This is table on as well.
I think we're on one up the back somewhere over there, but it's going to be a very similar setup to this. But yeah, we're coming here tonight.
No one's messing with us if you're here.
Yeah.
I can't move you standing here like.
How much a table's about 15 quid, aren't they?
I don't know.
So about 15 quid in here.
Something like
We've
that.
not thought about that. Yeah.
For one fucking free drink for all that, don't you?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
1500 quid.
Should hope so. Just sit on that and that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
We'll
don't,
have that for show.
if you don't, you're waiting at this bar way too long, mate. You'll be waiting at this bar. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't like.
Not with Troy, everyone.
Yeah.
Move out the fucking
Just move everyone out of the way.
You want this table? It's probably the best table in the place. But I need a bar.
Suppose so. You can probably pick up Ratley's here, couldn't you? Then call them over, bring them to the table. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good thinking. I
See
like
it's
that.
tonight at 11 then, Troy.
Yeah, opens at 11. We'll get here for 12, so we'll see you at 12. Yeah. Circling back to camp and stuff, training. Do you have a nutritionist? Who tells you what to eat?
Yeah, I've got a nutritionist. Yeah, so obviously he tells me what to eat, and obviously everything's weighed out.
So everything's macro based.
Yeah, everything's macro based. So weigh me breakfast, dinner, tea.
What's your protein target? I'm going to guess. Let me guess. 180, 190.
I've got on my phones over there. I had
Yeah.
a quick look it out, but yeah, obviously I've got protein. I'm eating well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like you say, obviously, yeah. If I was doing it on my own, I wouldn't be eating as much as what I'm eating because I'd be like panicking trying to get my weight off. But
Yeah.
he's got me on loads of food, so and the weight's still coming off. So
Do you want to tell us
happy
what a
days.
day looks like for you? I'm not macro basis. I mean, like what breakfast? What's breakfast for you?
So I've got like a low day, medium day, high day. So it all depends. But I'll give you me high day.
It gives you a high day. I'm interested.
High day is just like oats with fruit, peanut butter, then bagel with eggs, bit of mushrooms, whatever, chicken wrap with some rice cakes.
Sounds like a solid. Sounds like how we eat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chicken and mashed tatty with veg, and then salmon and
So you're not. It's not like you're.
nah.
You're like skimping and
Yeah,
scraping.
you're skimming and
innit?
scraping.
It's a
You
good,
get
good
to
meal
eat
as
good
well.
food.
Yeah, I mean good food and plenty of it. Like, but when I do start to feel hungry, I'm ready to eat again. I've got like
fair enough.
5-6 meals a day. So if you work it out over eating every 2 hours, that's 12 hours in a day. You're not even awake for 12 hours. So
Exactly that. Yeah.
You find it easier to kind of put weight on or shift it?
I put weight on.
Weight on. That's the, on the
Loves the
opposite
foodie,
side.
innit?
I could obviously once I get weighed in. Once a box, I could put 2 stone on in like 2 days.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's a lot.
Oh wow.
That's just eating.
I couldn't do that.
But obviously, I boil down to a certain weight. So
Yeah.
Once you're done, you just want to indulge in that grub.
How's everyone around you, bro, when it comes to the industry? Like, because it's a brutal sport, and you could easily get hurt. Obviously, you get a couple of punches and etc. Is like your family like kind of supportive?
Yeah.
Or are they like kind of scared when you get in the ring? Like, how do you deal with that side of
obviously,
it?
I've got a supportive family, and I've got a very tight group.
Nice.
Like I can probably trust like 5 people like in my life. Yeah, I've got a small group. I've got obviously like I've got my missus, me family, my mum, my dad, my brothers, my coach,
Yeah.
one friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I say?
Obviously, I've got loads of friends.
Yeah, of
But
course.
obviously, like one like pot
Close
friend.
one.
So,
Yeah.
like you say, obviously, I keep my circle small because there's loads of hangers on. There's people that message you when you're doing good, and then once you lose, have that little hiccup. You don't need from
Seen,
them.
are they?
Don't
Yeah.
need from them.
Mate,
Weird,
do you know
innit?
what I
People are
say?
weird.
I've always said I'd rather have 250p than 100 pennies.
Yeah.
You don't need that many people around you. It's like having the right people around you.
Oh,
That's enough.
100%.
Yeah.
And obviously, I learned that obviously when I took me loss. Obviously, I never
Really?
lost.
People changed around
Never
you?
lost up until then. So everyone always wants to be with you or wants to do things with you, but then you lose. Things change.
It's all
Yeah.
political.
But obviously, like you said, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, it's
Let
what
them
it is,
crack on.
isn't it?
That's a good thing, if anything, because then at least you know where
Yeah.
people's loyalty
Oh,
stands.
definitely.
Who's real and who's not? Troy, have you always had the same coach? Like, has there been like
As
different
a pro?
coaches, or as a pro, has it always
Yeah,
been
I've
the
always
same
had the same
one?
boxing coach and S&C coach.
Oh,
Uh, changed nutritionists a couple of times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you ever thought about changing coach, like when like the loss happened or anything, or were you always just like, this is the guy for me?
No, I never blamed him for the loss. Never thought about changing coaches. Obviously, I know a lot of fighters once to take a loss, like
They like chop and change
like
sometimes.
they
don't
just they blame everyone else. Like I've never blamed nobody. I didn't even blame myself. I just didn't turn up. That's the be all and end all. Like the better man won in the night.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100%. Didn't make no excuses. And yeah,
How does that affect your mindset, Troy? Like, it sounds like you've got quite a bulletproof mindset anyway, dude. So how does coming off a loss like that from the winning spree that you'd had affect you mentally?
yeah. Obviously, I thought I wouldn't have thought. I'm not going to say I thought I was invincible, because obviously it's a bad way to think. But I never thought I was going to lose going into the fight. I was supremely confident. So obviously, a lot of people were confident in me. So when I did lose, obviously, it was quite hard to take. Walk on the streets and people mention it, or kids mention it. I remember walking to Asda, and like as I was walking, like a few young kids who were like, I don't know, 10, 11-year-old, they were shouting Josh Kelly, they were calling me, like shouting Josh Kelly at me. But I was like walking to Asda, but I laugh it off. Obviously, like it was hard to take, and that, but I always, in my mind, I thought like I need to box again, because when I box again and win, it's forgotten about. So obviously that was like when I boxed in December, didn't box till July, so I had 7 months of this, thinking about this for 7 months. It was just burning my head out. Like I say, I obviously got the elbow sorted, so that put me back. But when I did box and I got the win, don't even think about it no more.
Good man.
It's in the past. It's in the past now.
So speaking on that, so you take that much time off, and all of us boys go to the gym. I know it's completely different kind of training. I'd say boxing's probably the hardest sport like ever. And I've speak to boxers all the time, and they say being being boxing fit is completely different from fighting fit. Like when to fight, because it's mentally exhausting at the same time. You've got to keep your hands up. You've got to throw punches, defend yourself. So it's like absolutely mentally exhausting. And I know when you're training, it keeps your mind occupied. It keeps your mind busy, releases endorphins, and you're constantly on it. So like, say you've got that much time off and you're off the back of a loss. How did you stay so mentally headstrong? What kept you sharp?
Prior to the little one being born, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just boxing's all I know. So
You were at the ring for so long, so like, or you're at the gym for so long. So how did you keep your head so strong? Is it just something you were born with? You developed, you worked on?
No, I've never really worked on it. Yeah, I must just do the way I am. I am very headstrong. Don't let or try not to let anything get to me. So
Where's that come from? Do you think?
I think it was just the way I was brought up. Obviously, my dad's got 11 kids.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, 1 of 11.
1 of 11.
Wow, big family.
29 grandkids. So
Busy boy.
like the family's massive, and it's not like we had everything growing up. So it's not like I wasn't dragged up, but I wasn't like fed with a silver spoon. So I've had to work for everything that I've had, and so I think just by the way I've been brought up, really.
Do you think this generation's soft?
He loves this question.
The younger generation.
I agree.
Not your generation. I'm in the
Yeah, I
generation.
know what you mean. Some aren't. Like obviously, like my family, or like all my family's kids, aren't no different to like how we were. If you know what I mean. Obviously, like I said, obviously we weren't given everything growing up. So, like I'd like to give my son what I didn't have, but I wouldn't like bring him up like no different.
Of course.
I wouldn't bring him up like to be prim and proper, and obviously I bring him up to have his manners and stuff like that.
Of course.
And obviously, yeah, but
The reason why I ask that is I always find a correlation between people who had not hard upbringings, but like you said, don't come from a lot, good parents, good family home, but haven't got a lot of money growing up. I always find them kind of people are the ones that have the less. I don't want to say
Motivation?
No. They always have. They're always a lot more headstrong. They're always a lot more focused on what they want to do in life. Rather, when you've grown up with everything, these are the ones that normally are very soft, get hurt by everything.
yeah,
Very emotional.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
But I feel like because this generation have now been silver spooned everything, majority, I'm not saying everyone, but the majority of them, they've got social media all the time, they're looking at what other people have got, and I feel like that plays a lot of mental games with these people. And when we're young, obviously, that you come from humble beginnings, I don't think you're susceptible to that as much. Do you reckon that's what's happened to you? Like that's why.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, obviously, I won't be messing up, and I won't feed him with a silver spoon. I think obviously I'll teach him that he has to earn things like I was.
That's the best way.
Yeah, be doing make sure he does washing up for his £2.
Yeah, that's it. Good boy.
Walk the dogs.
Would you want him to be a little boxer one day, or you don't want him to go
Nah,
down that way?
a few people have already asked me that question, but it's too hard. And like you said, the tiny percentage of the boxers like secure themselves.
Yeah.
So football, athletics.
Yeah.
I think if you can make it in football, you're laughing, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, and I think, like you say, if you drill it when he's younger, obviously you don't without pushing him, because I'm a big believer in not pushing your kids into something, but let him kick a football around. If he enjoys football, then try and get him into down that path.
Yeah, you can only give him the bones, man. It's up to them to walk with it. You can't force him, but I always feel like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So seeing you from what you've done, most likely he'll go down a sports route as well. I'm guessing so, or acting, or singing.
I might give him some singing lessons. When he finds his voice.
Do you think teaching kids martial arts as a kid, or some kind of self-defense or fighting of some sort is very important? Whether they take it as a career or not is a different thing, but like having the basics and the fundamentals like your dad taught you, do you reckon that's important?
Definitely, because like nowadays in school, kids are getting bullied for wearing kickers or wearing
kickers were hard back in the day.
Triple black kickers back in the day.
But back in the day, kickers were alright. But I mean, like kids nowadays, like you're probably going back to like kids being fed with silver spoons and a little bit like more softer than others. But like if there's two kids in school, one's got better than another. Like I've seen it with my nieces and my nephews. Like girls that have got Louis Vuitton bags and a girl who's got
Zara bag,
a little Nike bag. Like people get bullied by obviously what they're wearing.
Horrible generation.
Generation, man.
But that's the generation these days.
It's horrible. It's not good. It's not a good environment.
Yeah.
How do you shield your kids from it though? Do you know what I mean? Like what
mindset, teach them to have a good mindset.
Or just teach them to smack them around.
Because I say as well, that's the one thing I'm scared about is having a kid nowadays, because there's just so much going on that is sometimes out of your control.
Yeah.
So like, does that kind of scare you as a father? Like,
nah, but obviously I'll bring him up with, like I said, his manners and his I'll bring him up with discipline. That's basically it. Like, like know where he's come from. Like one thing I've never done is forgot where I've come from. Doesn't matter how big I get or how much money I make, I'll never ever forget where I've come from, and I'll never forget who was with me when I had nothing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, actually, Troy, we spoke about the loss and how that feels and how you deal with it. Tell us about like a key and memorable moment where you think, fucking hell, I feel on top of the world.
I'm winning a British title.
Nice.
Because a lot of people wrote me off. Even I had some friends that are like backed against me. Like,
really?
They came after I won. They came up to me like, I thought you were gonna get beat me. I put £100 on cheese and stopped you in the second half of the fight. This is a lad who I've known like since I was 9 years old, and I like looked at him. I didn't even say no. I just like shook my head and like walked off. Don't even speak to him now. But like, so he backed against me. There's a lot of people who backed against me. So
that's weird.
Wow.
It's such a weird flex, isn't it?
It's weird for them to tell you as well.
What a weird thing to say.
That's Darlington for you. Like, there's nobody in Darlington wants to see anybody do good.
Do you know what, bro? I don't think that's just Darlington, mate. I think that's the fucking world.
No, bro. I've said this before on podcast.
It's like it's mad. Like, obviously you sell tickets for your fight. You sell of like promoters, like guys who put bums on seats. I sell a lot of tickets. I've got a decent fan base. I've got a lot of loyal supporters, so I sell tickets. I'm not on a ticket deal or anything, but I get tickets, sell them. And there's lads out there who like they don't come to you for the tickets because they'll probably think
they don't line your pockets.
They're probably they don't want to line your pockets, and they think I'm too good to get tickets off Troy. Like, so they'll buy tickets off Ticketmaster or they'll buy tickets off StubHub rather than come buy tickets off you. Like, it's mad, but that's
how old was you when you won that title?
How old?
Yeah.
2020 October. What was it? October 9th, 2021.
Oh, so a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Nice, man.
It was a
good fighter.
Yeah, Ted Cheeseman.
Oh yeah.
It was a massive achievement. Obviously,
He's a good boxer.
Obviously, before I won, I remember my boxing coach. He runs a boxing gym, an amateur boxing gym, Phil Thomas School of Boxing, and he's had champions from schoolboy to juniors, youth, seniors, champions throughout like all ages. And he said that one day he'd love to have a professional British champion, and I was his first pro. He trained, and I'm obviously his first British champion. So yeah, it was a massive achievement, a proud moment.
Nice, bro. That's
Not
amazing.
long ago, it was 2 years ago. It's mad.
It's crazy, yeah. Don't feel long ago, does it?
No.
Random question. I don't know why I just swang to head. Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali, both in their prime. Who are you picking?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
But a lot of people probably disagree with me. I just obviously don't like Mike Tyson losing.
He was just
I remember watching Lennox lose beat Mike Tyson. Oh, broke my heart.
really, yes, same, you know.
Man,
My dad said that.
Yeah, like he's
But obviously Lennox loses. Obviously he's a Brit, so obviously like now, obviously I was only young. Now I never back against a Brit. Like if Tyson Fury's boxing Wilder, I like Wilder, but I'd always back your own. I'm a big believer in back your own. Back then, obviously I was only, I think it was 2001 when they boxed. So how many years ago was that?
A long time.
I was only young.
Mike
20
Ted
years
wasn't in
ago.
that fight, was it?
No, he was out the night before that fight.
Was he?
He was out the night before of that fight, on the drink, on the chisel, like, everything. He was out, flat out on it, bro. And how mad's that? He came to that fight. But he done that. He was renowned for so many of his fights for doing that. Obviously, back then, he could get away with it.
He said it himself, hasn't he? Like,
Yeah, he's like, I used to go out all the time. He was addicted. He says it in his book. He was addicted to gear and he was addicted to brasses. He's like, I used to go out all the time before my fight. He's like, you're fighting tomorrow. He's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. He's like, I'll go out there and I'll kill him. He was a nutter, man.
The way he speaks cracks me up.
I mean, then look at him now. He's the most humble guy in the world, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I could listen to him speak all day.
Yeah, he's
Talk sense as well.
Have you not? I can't believe you haven't listened to his podcast.
I didn't even know he had a podcast. I know he was doing stuff with Joe Rogan.
No. He's done interviews with him, but go on YouTube, go on.
All you can do is laugh at him. He's just stoned all the time.
He just
all the time, bro. But he is so switched on. He's become very spiritual now from a lot of stuff that
Hangs
he's
the
done.
shroomies, don't he?
No,
He's
DMT,
very
DMT,
spiritual. He's
yeah.
done the Toad. But go on Hotboxing. Watch his he's done a great interview with Tyson Fury. He's done a great interview with Ngannou. He's done a wicked interview.
What's it called?
The Hotboxing.
Hotboxing. That's
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
It means hot.
Hotboxing because he smokes in his
boxing.
room.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
He was on with Tyson's dad, and Tyson's dad's like literally sat next to him and goes,
Yeah.
"You're the reason why I called my son Tyson."
Yeah.
But imagine that's full circle moment of
Growing up watching him.
idolise this guy. You've called your son after him, and then
Your son's become the heavyweight champion
of the world, and then you're sat next to it. That's
it's
mental.
crazy, isn't it?
How
Yeah.
crazy is that?
What
That
a
must be
story.
such a proud moment and all.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Who do you think the? I've got an opinion on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend I know a lot about boxing. I know enough, but I don't know a lot. My brother's very, very into boxing. Who would you say the best boxer of all time is? Would you say it's Mike Tyson, or I know he's your favourite, but would you say is the best of all time?
The best boxer. You've got to go with Floyd Mayweather.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, was he world champion in 6 different weight divisions? Sold the highest gate, made the most money.
He's never even knocked down, was he?
Obviously retired 50 and they've been beat, so you've got to go with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, he's never even knocked down.
Everyone's got opinions, which is good. People say Sugar Ray Robinson, some people say
Rocky Marciano.
Muhammad Ali, Rocky Marciano, but got to go with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I agree with that. People always say to me every time I say that, they say Canelo. Or, again, I don't know enough about boxing, so I don't want to try and speak on it. But
Floyd set out to beat Rocky Marciano's record.
Floyd gave Canelo a boxing
I
lesson.
know.
So.
He made him look
But
like
then but then so many people I know it's the thing, but it still was fine. But then the argument against it, playing devil's advocate, is people say, well,
He was too young.
he was too
Yeah,
young.
Well, Floyd,
He was in his 40s.
Yeah, that's right.
But then, Floyd was old.
Floyd
so-
was an older man.
Yeah, he's an older
exactly.
man, and he made him look slow. There's a point of the fight where he does that, and he looks where the punch has gone like that, mate. And he's 40-year-old man, mate, and he's made Canelo look slow. But then who's Canelo got just beaten by? He got not just.
Bivol.
That's it. Yeah, he's gone a bit under the radar, didn't he? I think he lost his last fight, didn't he?
Nah, he's still unbeaten.
Oh, is he
Good
still
fight,
beaten? Do you reckon he could go on to be like world champion?
Bivol.
Yeah.
He's world champion.
Shows how much I know. See?
Who's that little guy that beat Ryan Garcia? He's
Tank.
Oh, he's an absolute
Yeah,
unit.
Do you rate Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, I do. But obviously, I'm a big fan of Tank, so I was going for Tank for that fight. And
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I think Tank's a little beast.
He's a little beast, mate.
He was trained by Mayweather, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, he was under Mayweather's camp. I don't think he is anymore, is he?
Nah, he was with Mayweather Promotions, but I don't think he is now.
Yeah, and then he's friends with Meek Mill and that. He's proper from the street. He's proper hood.
Yeah.
Proper hood,
He's
yeah.
like 5'6", isn't that?
Yeah, he's small.
Someone you're taller than.
Shut up.
Troy, outside of boxing, bro. Speaking of all this, actually, outside of boxing, what are your, if you have any, like, what are interests, hobbies, like what keeps you occupied, or is boxing just it's all in all?
Nah, dogs. I've got quite a few dogs.
What have you got?
Got 2 terriers, little patterdales. Got a little sausage dog.
Wicked.
A little Jack Russell who's 12-year-old. A dachshund.
Wow.
And a cocker spaniel. Little cocker spaniel pup.
Oh wow.
Why dogs?
Why?
Yeah.
Just like dogs.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Keep my weight off walking them.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Yes, guys, just wanted to tell you a little bit more about our latest partnership with Ignite Property Asset Management. One of the things we love about IPAM is their UK-based chartered surveyors located in Essex and London. IPAM specialise in commercial and residential property management. Whether you are a commercial landlord or a residential property landlord, IPAM can produce a bespoke management package for your requirements. IPAM also offer a 24-hour WhatsApp service so you can always stay in contact. If you haven't already, guys, check out the website, check out the socials. Thank you once again for IPAM for sponsoring the pod. Let's get back to the show.
Nah, obviously I've loved dogs. That's only 5 dogs. Like, at one point I had 9 dogs.
Oh wow.
I swear to God, I had 9 dogs. Like, I had
9?
all different types. I had from pugs to chihuahuas.
All in the house.
No, outside the pen.
They all sound like little dogs. I didn't expect you to say all little dogs.
I've got 5 dogs now. I've got my 2 terriers outside in the dog pen.
Yeah.
But I put a pen and I've got 3 in the house. But yeah, but
Right, man.
they are hard work. It's like a full-time job, but I just love dogs.
Yeah.
You see.
It's good for kids to grow up around dogs as well, I think.
I had a big Rottweiler, bro. No one used to come near me. Going on the bus with that, no one come
You
near
just
me.
got a bus or a rock?
Yeah, big boy, mate. I used to
I
go
don't
on
like
and
them
everyone used to
Rottweilers,
move
mate.
back. It was
Don't
great.
like what Weiler's like.
What's that?
You don't like them?
Nah.
Oh, mate, he was a handsome boy.
One,
he was a good boy.
one bit me on my ass, man.
Really? it weren't my one, bro.
So, like, it grabbed both cheeks. I've still got the scars. Grab both cheeks. Don't like what.
Both cheeks.
Both cheeks.
How did that
uncomfortable
happen?
with the shit.
How'd that happen?
I'll tell you exactly what I remember as if it was yesterday. I'll never forget the moment.
That's all it in, but like,
It was playing football. I got fouled, so I lined the ball up for a free kick. Put my ball down. Took a couple of steps back. Ready to kick the ball. Ran up to the ball, and as soon as I went to strike, boom, grabbed my ass.
Whose dog was it? Random.
Shop owners saw there's a corner shop over the road was like a field. We used to play football in there. So it was his.
Any kind of compensation up for that?
Nah, no.
Yeah, got it put down.
Mad story. So no compensation, but this was like I'm talking 10. So 23 years. 23 years ago. I've been about 9.
oh, wow, a long time.
So back then we had a pit bull, a Staffy Coast pit bull. It was more pit bull. Shouldn't yourself with all this bully stuff, but this I'm talking 23 years ago. Anyways, we had this Staffy Coast pit back then, and obviously the dog got bit my ass. Obviously, went down, told my dad, so my dad took my dog to the shop. Let my dog go in the shop.
No.
So I fucking sort the
No.
Rotty out.
Oh, not on the owner, on the rock.
No, on the Rotty, so
No.
yeah, bit of a mad story, but
Sounds. I mean,
What happened to the other dog?
He didn't bite a kid again, that's for sure.
They're mad because I seen that dog. I think the dog lived till about 20-year-old. I seen the dog when I was about 16. Well, obviously 16, I was 9. It would have been about 8. I seen it tied up outside the shop. I'll never forget the dog. Like it wasn't even with his owner, but that was the dog. I would never forget that the dog's face. I don't know, Rottweilers all look the same.
they do.
And what did the shop owner say when he let the dog go inside?
Nothing good to say really. Obviously, my dad back then. But yeah,
Is your dad a bit of a face in Darlington?
yeah. Like Dalton's small. I don't know how many people are in Dalton, but and obviously my dad's getting old now. Probably won't like me saying that, but yeah, back then obviously a bit of a face in Dalton. Everyone knows my dad.
Do you ever reckon you'll leave Darlington? Ever?
I think I'll always have a place there. If I did leave, I'll always come back. I said I'll never never change and never forget where I've come from. Obviously, I was born and bred in Dalton, so
Yeah.
Troy, do you feel like you've got any? Do you feel like having a pops that's got a reputation? Do you feel like there's any sort of pressure on you to be able to have to uphold the name?
nah, not at all. But I think with my having a little bit of a name growing up was hard to having dealings with the police. Still to this day, still get a lot of backlash from the police
Because of pops.
Yeah. So,
In what regard? Like they're pulling you over? What's happening?
mate, I get I've got a little case going on at the minute. Just with the police pulling me over, and at first pulling me over, I'm all legit. One went down asking me what they pulled me for. They're saying no insurance. This was one officer. When the other officer come to the window, I heard him on the radio, read me reg out, and they said it was insured. So I said to them, "Have they just said me vehicle's insured?" He's saying, "Yeah." Okay then. So why have you pulled me? Turned my car off and drove off. Probably shouldn't have drove off, but they pulled me for no insurance. Pulled me for no insurance. It's come up insured. Okay, I'm allowed to leave. So I drove off. Next minute, I'm boxed in. Come pull me out of the car, drag me out of the car on the main road, cuffed me. I was boxing the next day or a couple of days after, and cut on my wrists just for the sake of no insurance. Checked everything over, done a full search on my car. Nothing. Like you said, free to go, but that was just
For nothing.
random. That's like
Just to be a pain in the ass.
since I put this complaint in, and obviously I've got a little case ongoing with them. I've no problems. But before then, I'd probably say twice a week I was getting pulled.
Twice
Is
a
this
week.
Darlington Police?
Yeah, but just Dalton, please. Come turn up at my house. Asking me if I owned a certain building, which I didn't. Tell me to change me registration plate on my car, saying it was illegal, when it wasn't.
Just giving you a hard time for no reason.
That's what it was. Just give me a hard time. But it's obviously it's all. They haven't been now since I've got this case ongoing. So
Fair play.
I'm just a professional fighter from the town, a small town, trying to make the town proud and trying to help the kids.
Nice, man. That's lovely.
Like I say, obviously, I don't do nothing wrong. I haven't ever done nothing wrong.
Are they some of your other vested interests in is trying like is community? I take it. Is that important to you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nice, man.
What's it like? Sorry, bro. You was answering
Yeah,
that. My bad.
there's like obviously there's been Stewie Hall, world champion from Dalton, but
Yeah.
apart from that, I don't think Dalton have had any massive things come out of Dalton. So if I can make things happen, then
Lovely.
I'm all for it.
Nice, bro.
Like I know you don't obviously go out that much considering your profession, but when you're out, do you ever feel like people try to challenge you or anything? Like, because some people might have a drink, know who you are.
I have done, but nah, not in Dalton really.
Yeah.
I know everyone in Dalton's, like I said. It's
Is it
only
that small? Yeah.
Yeah, it's only. My missus thinks it's massive, but she's come from Gisborough, so it's even smaller.
Gisby.
Gisborough,
Don't even know what that
Never
is.
even heard of that
about
one.
500 people there.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nah, yeah, Dalton's small compared to Newcastle.
Yeah, sure.
Newcastle's massive. All one-way streets in Newcastle's huge.
I thought you was from around here for some reason. I mean, I don't know, obviously, because we plugged it through someone else. I just thought you was around the corner here, but
Yeah. 36 mile.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Really, that's us to London.
We're not 36 miles from London.
We're about 30. Not here.
it's like
Yeah, from our house, from Medway.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
is it?
yeah, but how long will that take you, though?
Hours.
long.
What?
Well,
Depends
to
on-
go
depends
through
on the
London and get to
traffic.
his.
Oh no, I'm talking about from Medway to London.
It's
Think about the same
ask
distance
me the
Troy
question,
does
I do
get.
it every week, mate.
How
So do
long?
I.
Oh, don't
How
shout.
long?
What, from my house to London? I get there on a train. I can get there in 45 minutes.
No, driving.
Driving is a different story.
Just over an
Driving
hour.
probably about an hour and a half.
So yeah, but a train from Dalton to here is 20 minutes.
We
Oh,
went
yeah,
past
three.
it,
To drive it 30, 35.
Yeah.
So it's no traffic.
Yeah.
Is it all
Yeah.
like farmland around here?
That,
Is it all just farmland in between, like countryside?
yeah, but the fucking building everywhere, so it's gonna, in a couple of years, there's going to be no countryside.
Just housing developments everywhere, isn't it?
Ridiculous.
Speaking on, go back a bit for a second. You said you want to get back to the kids and stuff. Is that what you want your kind of legacy to be?
Yeah, obviously, I just want to be remembered as a fighter that's never ducked anybody, a respectful man, and yeah, obviously done good for the community.
That's good, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
And go back to where we said earlier. That you said you'd always have a house here. But where would you like to live? Where's the dream? Where's the dream place to live?
I'd like to get somewhere abroad. in the sun.
Yeah, lovely.
It's too cold here.
Anywhere specific?
Somewhere that's hot all year round.
Hot all year round.
Probably Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah.
Dubai, yeah.
Do you want to raise a little one abroad?
Dubai's never stood out with me, you know.
Have you been?
I've never been, but
You love it.
Yeah, everyone I've spoken to that's never been and then goes, loves it.
Because mate, it's like, remember, it's like you can. There is like clubs like this out there, so there's the opportunity to drink, but you can't go to the corner shop and buy alcohol. There's no like real degeneracy in the streets and stuff. So for a boxer, from a boxing point of view,
For a lifestyle,
for a lifestyle, it's perfect for you. There's no drinks. You're not surrounded by drink all the time. It's lovely weather, great facilities, great gym, clean streets, no crime. It's the perfect environment, in my opinion.
A lovely what?
Lovely Ratleys.
Yeah.
Nice place to raise a kid as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think I'd raise a kid. I want my kid to. I would like my kid to have a British upbringing.
Yeah, someone else said this before.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
I don't know, mate. The education system's abroad.
It's not that. I think
I think the education UK system's fucked now.
you've got kids like.
Nah.
Not that we know
Yeah.
of.
I don't think so anyway.
No, I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure we're all kidless at the moment.
Definitely on the cards though, mate. Do you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
your little one's, you're 32 now, yeah? So little one's like fresh. He's fresh into the world. So probably by the time, I don't know, I'd like to say by the time I'm 35, I'd like to have my first kid. I mean, my eldest brother had his first kid when he was 18.
That's mad.
Do you know what I mean? So I was an uncle since I was 7.
Do you want more?
Mad. One more kid.
Yeah.
I always say only childs are weird. I hope none of you are only childs.
No.
Thank you.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes complete sense.
I want to interact with, so he's a bit special, Arno. He's a bit special.
I don't think family
literally
is. It's all right.
I've said it for years. My only child's like it's the weird and like this. I think I don't know.
Coming from a big family as well.
I don't know what it is about him, but
Go on, bro. Elaborate.
We don't know either, bro.
No.
We're still trying to figure it out.
Elaborate, bro. Please.
I'm not taking any
What's weird
offence.
about it, do you reckon?
just grew up just looking at walls. They got no one to play with. Or,
You know what? I can get behind it. I can agree. My childhood was always football. I was in the academy system for my whole childhood, so I was always with the boys.
Any
But
good
I can understand it. Like if I wasn't doing that, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing.
any good at football?
I played Crystal Palace for like 6-7 years.
Oh yeah.
And then from there, got released. Just tried numerous clubs. Played semi-pro for a little bit, and then just got on the booze.
And he's never got off since.
Yeah, that's it.
He's a recovering alcoholic.
This is a convention.
I wish I'd stick that. I wish I had someone that was just fucking stick at it.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a bit of guidance and push this.
I need to be forced into it.
My brother used to play. He got a poor contract for Chesterfield, but just fucking wanked it away for stupid girl.
It's always something
He
pops
says,
up.
obviously, sometimes you only get that one opportunity. You
Yeah,
got
that's
to take
right,
it
though.
because
Yeah.
That's so mad you say that because me and the boys have this conversation all the time.
you got to take them opportunities because sometimes you don't get a second chance.
Do you know what? That's a good point, actually. I can hop on that. Like, if you don't mind trying, obviously don't talk about it, let me know. We constantly push for guys to, and girls, right, but for guys to work hard, become the very best versions of themselves. And then we also you need to learn to be happy by yourself and not have to have the need for birds and that around you. But we also then recognise the importance of having a really good bird next to you.
Yeah.
So you've obviously just had your little one. Do you feel as though, or what has the benefits brought to you of having a good woman by your side?
Few things. Helps you grow up. For one, main one. Just
Matures you out, levels you out.
but quite a deep, quite a tough question to ask. Like you say, obviously, I've got a family now, so it's not just me lass. Obviously, I've got a family, so like, just makes me work even harder because obviously I've got to provide for a family, not just me, not just her. I've got a little one that obviously needs. You can't like if I don't win my fights and I don't get paid, then I was gonna eat. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, man.
like it's just gonna motivate me even more and make me work even harder. That's all I can say, really.
Do you feel like she kept you in check? Was she a missus that sort of?
Yeah, well, she didn't eat shite, so it's not like I'm dieting and she's ordering takeaways.
Yeah.
So obviously that's a bit of a bonus. She likes going to the gym herself. She
Cool.
goes to the gym every
important.
month.
Yeah, definitely important.
So we've got a lot of lot of things in common.
Yeah, nice.
That's cool.
She likes dogs. She's very family orientated, like myself. Both train, both go to the gym, both eat good.
To say that having that adds real value to your life.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, nice.
Like,
difficult to
1,000,000%.
find.
Like, obviously,
There's a lot of shit out there.
yeah, a lot of shit. Yeah,
We've seen, bro.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit.
there's
How
a lot
long
of
have you been
shit.
with your bird?
He's thinking, I've got to get this right. She's here. He's got to get this right.
No pressure, bro.
Just under a year and a half, I think. Just under a year and a half.
Yeah.
That was pretty fresh,
Can
yeah?
you confirm?
Yeah, pretty fresh. Yeah, just under a year and a half. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
Is he right? Yeah,
You're right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not getting shouted out after this.
like you said, they're pretty fresh. But I think we just click like that, and
Nice, man.
I think you can be with people for years and years, and like you said, never click.
right, yeah.
Or, you know, it's not right. So yeah, obviously when I met Elvis, I knew it was right. And
Lovely. That's nice.
Yeah, we agree, bro. Collectively, we all know each other about 7 months as well. So it's not even been that long, but now it's like we've created a brotherhood.
so,
and it's
some people believe that love at first sight, don't they?
Yeah,
Obviously,
100%, it's a real thing.
When I first met her, she said she loved me straight away. So you know,
Can you confirm or deny?
Is he right? Is he right?
It was the other way around.
Yeah, that's it. Where did you guys meet?
still in the DMs on.
That was it. So for a boxer, obviously you don't drink, you don't go clubbing and stuff. So what's the date for you? Like,
What is the date?
so like slid in your DMs, then
Food.
Need to see if she's a foodie.
Nah, to be fair, it took me a while to take her on a date. She kept on saying like, "When are you going to take me on a date?" I think we just went for a walk up the beach.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I like that.
Chill.
that's a solid date.
Yeah. Not someone who doesn't talk as much. I think I was boxing, so I was very, very quiet. Now it's food. Like I'm a massive foodie, me.
Yeah.
What's your favourite?
What's my favourite food?
Yeah.
Carbs.
Is it specifically you
Swear
like
to God.
Italian?
Just carbs.
Just carbs.
That's good.
Chips.
Chips.
Pizza.
That's like me. Just love it.
Good quality pizza.
Yeah.
Like a
A
bit of
little
pasta.
sourdough bread.
Mm,
And then obviously chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
has to be, innit?
Do you know what it is? I find, I was saying to this boys earlier on the train up here, I find when you're a person that diets or has a strict diet plan and routine, you appreciate food a lot more.
Yeah.
Would you find
Too
you think
much.
that's true? Because I feel like
but I like because I what's the word? Because I restrict myself from having it for
yeah.
9 weeks. So I've got 8 weeks left. So get this weekend out. I'll have a little bit like over the weekend. So I do it today. But 8 weeks start Monday, and I mean bang on it because I know that I need to make 11 stone. My weight's obviously alright at the minute. That's why I'll have a little cheat over this weekend. But come Monday, it'll be 8 weeks. It's just everything will be cut out completely.
Wow.
So because I deplete myself with stuff out there for 8 weeks. When I get a chance to eat it,
Just getting demolished,
it.
isn't it?
And
Yeah.
what's your meal after the win? What's the first place you go to, or first meal you have after you secure that win?
after the win, it's normally pizza.
Yeah.
Normally pizza, and then
What's your go-to
I
pizza?
always get like a full 12 box of brownies off Brownie Points Kitchen. If you like your brownies, have a little look on social media. Brownie Points Kitchen. Oh,
Like,
swear to God, they're like a breeze block of just thick brownie.
you can see how passionate it is.
He sees his mouth like, I want to eat that now, man. I want to eat that now.
Where are they based? They up north?
Darling.
Oh, right, cool.
Local.
But like she's shipping
Anyway, yeah.
everywhere. She's that busy. She got like a Facebook page. I seen a comment. It's only like 2 weeks ago. Somebody drove 4 hours to pick a box of brownies.
Wow.
Because like she goes live on a website for like these certain brownies, like a special box. And I like say she does 12 boxes. If you're on that to go like now, they've gone in within like 10th of a second. They've gone.
No way.
Oh, wow.
It's absolutely like it's mental to get a box. Like, you can't get a box of brownies off her.
I need to
Are
try
you
these
sponsored
now.
by the Mining Chart?
No.
This promo.
Big plug, yeah.
Big plug you're giving them.
Do we get a discount code as well?
That's just pure passion for food.
Yeah,
that
he
is,
loves
mate.
it.
Pure
It's
passion.
unbelievable. Like
More passion.
More brownie.
Ask me about any type of food, I could tell you where the best place to get it.
In Darlington, yeah?
Cool. Next time we go Darlington, bro, we'll get you up.
Darlington, Newcastle, doesn't have to be Darlington.
Oh,
Like Caribbean food.
I love Caribbean food.
Yeah, Caribbean food.
Yeah.
A place just opened up there in Newcastle. Guan Jerk, it's called.
Guan jerk.
Guan Jerk.
Pop in there tomorrow.
Mate,
You know?
Yeah, pop in there tomorrow before we shoot.
Like this guy is, he hasn't lived in England long. This guy's come up from Jamaica.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, mate.
He's getting slight,
Yeah,
isn't
we'll
it?
plug it after this because that was made my mouth water now. I'm started thinking of that.
I'm actually
You
hungry
need
as
to
well,
go
mate.
and try it.
talking all of it.
Guan Jerk, it's called. Don't forget to go and try that.
No, we'll go tomorrow. We'll look at going tomorrow before we head back to London.
You can't. That's the only one round here because like I like my Caribbean foods, and when I can get a chance to eat it, I drive to Leeds. So that's the only place to get it. And Leeds is an hour 10 for me. So now it's one in Newcastle. Unbelievable.
Yeah, nice.
What is your mix? You Caribbean?
Yeah, Caribbean. Yeah,
Yeah?
that's Jamaican.
Just dad, mum's English,
Mum's British.
British. Okay, fair enough. Oh, nice.
Just want to circle back to boxing quickly, as I'm intrigued, Troy, from speaking about the little one, etc., and what you do for the community. What advice would you give, or could you give, to young boxers coming up in the game at the minute? Things that you, maybe mistakes that you made, or things you think, oh, do you know what? Don't do that, boys. Do this, etc.
So don't do the partying, late nights, all that sort of stuff. And what to do is just to listen to your coaches, listen to your parents, and give it 110%, because as we've seen before, it takes one shot to change your life. You can be seriously injured. So like boxing's a serious sport. You can't be played with. So give it 100% dedication, and you say you'll go a lot further than you would do if you mess about.
Sure.
Strong message,
solid.
man.
Yeah, solid advice. Yeah.
That was a good message. I heard someone say actually, it stuck with me. Someone was like, in a boxing, in a fight, like if the referee's not there, one of you will die. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
That's what it is. Like if
If the ref's not
you've
there.
got two fighters that are not willing to take a step back, and
Yeah.
like a fight that's not going to give up. If there's no referee, then you
Someone's
to the
gonna
death.
you
either
fight, you
die
fight
or
until
get-
death, or
Yeah.
you fight until somebody quits.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
That
hell,
sounds
yeah.
like the severity, like how serious of a sport, any like combat sport really. If the ref's not there, someone's
fucked to
potentially
death almost.
it's
Yeah.
fucked
Wow.
to
Didn't even
death,
think
innit?
about it like that.
Have,
Yeah,
you,
that's true.
have you ever seen it go horribly wrong for anyone?
Just not being there alive, but I've seen fighters that have like been knocked out and then put in induced comas, and then obviously being paralysed and things like
That's
that. So
insane.
Does that ever go into your head, Troy? I think, fucking hell, that could happen to me.
nah, it hasn't. But obviously, nah, it's never.
You know, that's just a part of parcel.
Yeah, it's part of parcel. It's never gone in my head. Obviously, I don't really.
Same as what.
I don't even think about losing. So like,
That's
Yeah.
good.
Good man.
thinking about fucking being paralysed. now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Archie
But-
said that you don't get in the car and think about having a car crash, do you? But you know it's
Well,
a possibility.
I tell a lie. Obviously, like when I say I don't think about losing, that is always in the back of your head. But I think that's what drives you on to succeed.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
what drives you on to win, because like nobody likes to lose.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's boxing. I don't like losing on a game of I don't like losing on a game of Snake on them little knockers. Like,
elite, those games.
Yeah,
That's good. You've got a
So-
winner's mentality then.
yeah, I've got a winning mentality.
Do you do any kind of personal development, or is that something just been bred into you?
Yeah, that's obviously been better than me. Obviously, growing up with four brothers in the house, fighting over like what t-shirt we're going to wear, and obviously we're all like similar sort of ages, so we're all competitive. We're all very sporty, and yeah.
And I'll say, wrap up with last question. It might be very similar to what Mason asked you, and it might be the same advice, but what advice could you give, if you could, to your younger self?
To me, my younger self.
Yeah.
Stay away from toxic people. When you have a gut feeling, let it go. When you have a gut feeling, go with it.
Yeah.
And when there's people that you need to cut out your life, just because you've been around them for so long, cut them out.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to be happy and successful when you let them people go and you let them negative thoughts go.
So true.
Love that, man.
Yeah, spot on.
Lovely message to finish off on.
Yeah, that was wicked.
Well, listen, man, I really do appreciate you coming up and seeing
Yeah,
us
it's been
in
quality,
Newcastle. It's been quality.
Do you enjoy it, bro?
Yeah.
Nice, brother. Yeah, no, I wasn't actually. I'll take it though, bro. I'm not going to leave you hanging.
No, fair play, man. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you coming on. Listen, guys, when's your fight?
2nd of December, hopefully it gets announced tonight.
Lovely.
Massive fight, Ireland versus England. Tune in to the zone December 2nd, because the Trojan is coming through back on top.
Love that, man.
When we
Love
get
that.
close, we'll plug it for you as well,
Do we
bro.
get
Definitely.
tickets to come through?
Where are you fighting? Where is it? Fighting
Yeah,
Ireland
but
or
he
here?
makes money. You
Belfast is
Oh, you're in Belfast.
Belfast.
Right, okay, fine.
massive card. So
That'd be cool, man.
Tell you what, why didn't we try? We won't promise, but we'll try. Tie it in, do a pod, watch him fight. Belfast, December, got 2 months.
Mate, could do. Why not?
You never know.
Might see us
There's
there,
a lot of people flying over, like £75 return flights. You saw that?
Oh, okay. And what about the
Alright,
tickets?
cool.
How much are they? Don't worry, we'll buy them from you.
Nah,
We won't buy them from Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't. Obviously, once it gets announced, that's obviously I'll know.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
Trojan 20% off of the Graft Kings got you.
Thank you.
I'll be able to knock my commission off. But I got
Listen, guys, if you made it this far, we really do appreciate you tuning into the pod. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button.
Leave a comment in the comment section.
And we'll see you in the next. Yeah.
Love.
Peace.